8:36 p.m. and I am going to call the meeting to order. Good evening, everyone. Happy New Year. Welcome back to a new year. Hope there's prosperity and health and happiness that follows each and every one of you this year. My name is Gail Grandison, and I am the chair of the Youth and Education Committee. Before we go any further and I start to ask for introductions, let me just say I'm not feeling so well. So I'm going to see how much of this meeting we can get through. But I'll go based on how much I'm able to maintain sitting here to do this. But I just wanted to let you guys know, just in case I say that I may have to end the meeting a bit early. So what I want to do is we call the meeting to order. Yes, we're already recording. I want to welcome each and every one of you once again to 2024. It's a new year. And I hope that this year brings the best, the healthiest, wealthiest, and productivity amongst you and your families and for the communities. So I'm going to ask everyone to introduce themselves. I saw that Miss Lyons, yes, you were out sick for the minutes. And since we don't longer have to approve the minutes because they're now being recorded and put online, people can view them. So I'm going to ask from my right, I see Jasmine Hoyt. Jasmine, can you introduce yourself?
Yes, good evening, everyone. My name is Jasmine Hoyt, and I represent Great Oaks Elementary School at 4718 Farragut Road in Brooklyn. Blessings for the new year.
Thank you, and welcome. Welcome, Great Oaks. Mr. Tate. Mr. Tate, can you unmute and introduce yourself?
Yes. Yeah, good evening, my name is George Tate, board member. And happy new year to everyone. And hope you feel better soon.
Mr. Tate, you're breaking up a bit.
I am.
Yeah.
Can you hear me now? Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, that's
Yeah, so just say good evening to everyone. My name is George Tate. I'm a board member. And just telling you, hope you feel better.
Thank you so much. Trevelyan, is that Principal McCray that I'm seeing there?
Yes. Good evening, everyone. Happy New Year to all of you. So I'm principal of PS 135, located at 684 Linden Boulevard. It's good to be here, and it's good to see all of you. Even though I'm not seeing you, but it's good that you're able to connect.
Yes, thank you for being here. Miss McCain Brown.
Good evening, everyone. Monica McCain Brown, committee member. Miss Anderson, feel better and wish each and everyone here a happy and blessed New Year 2024.
Thank you so much. Mr. Davis.
Yes, good evening. My name is Timothy Davis. I am a committee member, and I also wish everyone a Happy New Year. Hope we have a great one going forward.
Thank you. Miss Graham, I see you just joined us. Can you introduce yourself, please?
Yes, Ms. Rose Graham, and I'm a member of the Youth and Education Committee. Good evening, everyone.
Good evening.
Thank you. Okay, thank you. So, I have a brief report. Couple of things that are happening that will, I would think, of interest to you. So on Monday, Monday is Martin Luther King, and every year there is a series of events that happen in Community Board 7 to remember Dr. King's legacy. This year, there is the event. It's going to be at Alliance Tabernacle at 3304 Clarendon Road, Brooklyn. I think that's Clarendon and 33rd Street. Yeah. And it begins at 5 p.m. So
I think it's Clarendon and New York.
it's New York. It's 3304 Alliance Tabernacle. Is that the new name for
Yes,
Clarendon
the
Road,
church?
yes, and it's right at the
Oh.
corner of New York and Clarendon Road.
And Clarendon Road. Okay, because I was batting my head. I was like, what church is that? I've never seen another. I know Clarendon Road Church.
Yeah, they changed the name.
They changed their name. Okay, so if you want to enjoy an evening of unity and I think there are going to be some performances. Every year, I usually go to the one, there's usually one that Senator Parker sponsors. I don't know if this is in lieu of this one or this is just another, event, but come out. The partners are Concerned Clergy of New York, the 6-7 Precinct Clergy Council, the New York City Mayor's Office of Faith-Based and Community Partnership, and Churches United to Save and Heal. So it's called Remembering King, Reclaiming His Voice, His Life and Legacy for Justice. I'll send you the flyer once the meeting is over. There's also, I'm sorry. Yes, on tomorrow. Tomorrow is, and many of you know that we're going through this whole renewal process of whether we're going to continue with mayoral control. And there have been a set of dates and for public hearings on mayoral control. And the past two were last month in December for Bronx and Queens. And tomorrow, January 11th, the Brooklyn public hearing will take place at Boys and Girls High School, 1700 Fulton Street, Brooklyn, New York. Now, there's, you were able to testify if you had gone online and you had to sign up and everything, but from what I saw yesterday, that is closed. If you're interested in written testimony, I think it's still open. I can find a link and send it to you if you want to write a testimony of why for or against mayoral control. You certainly can do that. But if you're interested, please come out. I know you wouldn't be able to speak, but it's interesting to hear what the issues are around mayoral control, or for those who think that, we need to do another number of years with mayoral control. I am going to attend. So I'll try to take some notes and more than likely bring it back to you. Share that information with you also. For those who are board members, I just want to remind you that next week at the board's general meeting, we're voting on the City of Yes. For those of you who are not aware of what is the City of Yes. I can also send you the PDF, but it is around, it's called City of Yes for Economic Opportunities. And the goals, there are like 4 goals based on this. This is something that the city is doing, and it's all about business, commercial space, and, housing. And if you're not a board member, I will still encourage you to come out next week to gather some more information about it, because whether board member or not, you are a citizen living in this in New York City, and I think this will affect us, or it may not. For some people, it might be like, okay, they're doing what they want to do, but there are some areas that I think are interesting for you to hear and to know, right? I always feel like the more knowledge you have of what's happening in your community or around you, the more informed you are about certain decisions that you may make at that moment or in the future. So the city has this plan called the City of Yes. And it's the 4 goals around it is to make it easier for businesses to find space and grow, boost growing industries, enable more business-friendly streetscapes, create new opportunities for businesses to open. I have not, it was presented at the last board meeting. It is a lot to digest. I have not digest all of it because it's, a lot of it is focused on business, but you can increase businesses or bring businesses into the communities or whatever. But then I always want to hear, how does our schools benefit around all of this, right? What's in it for our kids? Who is there displacement, right? So I'm gonna send this to you so you guys can read it. If you're not, it's a lot to digest, as I said, as to what the city is doing. I think this has been a number of years in the making, from one mayor to the other. There's a lot of people that are behind this, and a lot of people that are pushing for it. Right? And I'm not saying it's a bad thing. Don't get me wrong. I'm not saying it's a bad thing. I think it's just a matter of trying to understand how it impacts the community, how it impacts your life. What are they really trying to do? And what is the end result around this, right? So I'm going to send it to you, and I want you guys to take a look at it. And I don't think there will be, and let me see, Mr. Tate or Mr. Lewis can back me up here. I don't think there's an opportunity really to speak on it because it was at the last board meeting. But I could be wrong or what, but I encourage you to come out, hear more, and to try to understand the impact of this City of Yes. In terms of the office, we are still going through the assistant district manager's interview. We have chosen final 3 candidates, so there'll be more incoming on when we will have additional staff in the office with Ms. Frazier and Ms. Lyons. That will be coming. And I think our move is still in progress. And many of you, or some of you, if you weren't aware, we will be moving to Clarendon and Rogers. There's that brown building at the corner that is going to be sometime this year the board's new headquarters. So there's still some work to be done around that. That ends my report. Are there any
Call me,
questions?
Miss Grandison? I'm sorry.
I'm sorry, go ahead.
Did you call me?
Oh, no, I was just saying, I was calling your name in reference to who in the office.
Oh, okay. All right.
Thank you. And then I was also saying, thank you for letting me know about those who were asked to be excused. Any questions around anything that I've just said? Okay, I see that we have some new people that have joined us. Mr. Lewis, could you introduce yourself, please?
Hi, good night, everybody. Osney Lewis, Chair for Transportation and Public Safety, Treasurer, Board Member, as well as Committee Member. Good night to all.
Thank you. Miss Rachel John Baptiste, could you introduce yourself, please? Miss John Baptiste?
My computer is not working, the mic and the video is not working over there, but my name is Rachel Jean Baptiste, and I am coming from PS 135. We're a community school, and I'm our community schools director. Good evening, everyone.
Good evening, thank you. Sheldon McLeod?
Hi, good night. Yeah, my name's Sheldon McLeod. Just a citizen, just listening in.
Thank you. Thank you, Mr. McLeod. Sorry for butchering your name.
No
Um,
problem.
Thank you. I'm sorry, as I said earlier, I'm not feeling really well, so please bear with me. Was there anything, any questions around the report that I give? Please let me know. Okay. Moving forward. So I think I have accomplished getting a space for Could you give me 1 minute, please? Oh, goodness. Okay, I'm sorry. I don't know if I'm going to be able to continue this meeting. I am awfully weak and I can't. I just don't have the strength. I feel like I'm going to pass out. So I'm going to cancel this meeting. I am so sorry.
Okay, your health is important. How you feel is important. So
Given how I feel, I think I have to cancel this meeting at the moment. I am so sorry.
Good night, everyone.
So thank you guys for
feel
joining,
better.
and we will talk later. Thank you.